I hung out with a couple of young lawyers earlier today, and they were talking to me about how much time they're spending doing other things because of watching my videos than they are learning their craft, than getting ready for a deposition or a trial. And it struck me that the message I've been sharing with everyone, health first, physical and mental, family second, because unless you're healthy, you're not going to be any good to your family. Your job, your occupation, your profession, your career third. Keep things in those orders, right? That's something I figured out in the last 20 years of my life and last 20 years of practicing law. Let's get something straight. Those first 5 or 10 years, I outworked, out hustled everyone else in town. I obsessed with knowing the Code of Civil Procedure, the rules of evidence, how to present an argument in a persuasive fashion. I studied storytelling. All I did on the weekends was work my ass off and get ready for cases coming up the following week. You see, here's the thing. If you want to be the best of the best, you've got to put in the time. You've got to make it your focus. Okay? You've got to direct all of your attention to learning your craft. There are no shortcuts. You got to put in the work, you got to put in the effort, you got to put in the time. Now, fast forward to where I am right now, and a lot of people that you may be watching on social media, on YouTube, people that have found some success. Once you hit that point, once you get your shit together and you know what you're doing, you can take a step back and you can make sure that you're positioning yourself in life so that health and family come before your practice. But I got to tell you guys something. Truth be told, starting off this crazy journey of mine, being the first lawyer in the family, not knowing what I was getting myself into, it was absolutely the practice of law first. Learning what to do, how to do it, networking in the community, all of these things. I doubled down on, I tripled down on, I 10x'd my time and attention on learning my craft before I allowed myself to take a step back and have time for everything else and everyone else. Maybe it's wrong, maybe that's not healthy, but I want to be real with everybody. If you want to be the best, whether it's an athlete, whether it's an entertainer, whether it's a trial lawyer, whether it's building a practice, you've got to put in the time. You've got to obsess over what you're doing. You've got to make it a priority, and it's not going to be easy. But here's the thing. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Everyone would be successful. So I just wanted to get real with everyone and let you guys know, while I preach a balanced life in today's world, in reality, back in the beginning, I was laser focused on being the best trial lawyer I could be in Orange County, based upon my DNA, based upon what qualities I'm bringing to the table, which are different from you, which were different from everyone else. And that's all I focused on for probably 5 or 10 years. So that's probably not something everybody wants to hear, but I just want to be real with you guys and let you know that the journey sometimes means getting up before everyone else and putting in hours of time, hours of practice, hours of research before the office opens up. It means staying up later than everyone else and putting in the time to have that edge, to be ready for every single contingency that may come up in a case. It's about the hustle. It's about doing things that other people aren't willing to do. You're not going to find an exception in any job, occupation, or profession where somebody's achieved massive success without dedicating 100% of their time and attention into learning the craft. And when it comes to being a lawyer, it applies to the practice of law too.